Hello guys, my name is Albert, and in this video I want to show you approach how to visualize your high poly models using layered material technique inside of MARMOSET 5. This technique is not really useful for real-time in-game models of characters, at least. Maybe it could be useful in environment art, but because I usually work with characters, I'm looking on this technique mostly from this perspective. So first thing what we need to do is to create our high poly meshes. I made these sculpts side of Blender. Usually people sculpt in ZBrush, but it doesn't matter. Here I have some levels of subdivisions, and I decreased it to 4 because I don't need really dense model for my purposes. I have here almost 20 million triangles for base body and facial hair and hair. After that I export these models to ZBrush. Why to ZBrush? Because we need to create a mask, and there are a lot of useful options how to do it easily without wasting time. You can choose mask peaks and valleys, a mask by smoothness, doesn't matter. Just try which one is more useful for you, for your purposes. You can adjust it. And first thing, here in ZBrush we need to change our matte cap from default to flat color in order to see our poly paint without any shading. For that we have to change our color to midtones, grayscale, fill object. After that we mask our model, we invert our mask, we choose brighter color, for example white. Again, fill object, cancel our mask. For that we go to Z plugin, press this button, find tab ambient occlusion tab, increase amount of samples, press compute. After that we will get new mask. We have to invert it and change our color to black, or just to dark tone of grayscale, press fill object again, repeat it if we need it, and that's all. After all of these manipulations, we will have something like these. You can play with settings, find desirable results. Okay, I don't press this button compute because I don't want to wait quite long. It can long too much. After all of this manipulation, I export these models and go to MARMOSET 5, press right mouse button here, import model, and I find choose default material here in library which you like to use, and click and drag, release above our mesh. We have something. To that we go here, change UV to triplanar method, change method of projection from UV to triplanar, because when you do high poly model, usually you don't have UV. So we can change texture tiling, rotation, etc. But the main thing, what we need to do to set vertex color here. After that we press add material layer, use another one material, put it here. Now we have mixed blended material. And it looks quite interesting. We can add third material above them. Find something interesting. Lava. So as you can see, we receive interesting results with no cost. For example, if I set brightness to 0 to 1, it will mean that this material overlapping on materials below, and it looks boring. We want to make something more interesting, and we start to play this bear. adjusting our brightness, we have our layered material which looks not so bad, especially if you remember that we don't have any UVs and low poly models. You can change method of render from raster to hybrid or ray tracing. So this is how it could look like without layers. This how it looks like with layers. Looks like my VRAM is overloaded, but fortunately my PC can handle with it. I have 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Maybe it can be tough for for people who have less gigabytes of VRAM. And one thing what I want to say before I will end this video, that I haven't invented this pipeline. I just saw guideline of Vadim. He showed this approach, his ArtStation. I just repeated after him using this guideline. Also, he recorded a video with more detailed explanation in Russian language. I know Russian language, I understand him very well, but I haven't watched this video because it's 25 minutes and I think this guideline explains a lot. And also I haven't found the same video with detailed explanation in English, but maybe how to say, there is no need to do that, because this guideline explains a lot, as I said before. So that's all. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope that it was helpful in some ways. Bye.